Hey folks, Seducium here, and I'm back for one more game of Hearthstone Arena. The last game I played, and I'm going to be posting these a few days apart, but if you watched my last video, played as a warrior, didn't get any weapons at all in the draft, and that kind of pissed me off. So now I want to play one more time, see if I can do a little bit better, get a better draft than what I got last time. So I'll play as a Shaman. I'll take the Pine-Sized Summoner, thank you very much. Here, Stormwind Champion, Fairy Dragon, Magma Rager. You know what? I'll take the Stormwind Champion and synergize as well with totems. Flame Tongue Totem, definitely I like it. I will take that. Direwolf Alpha, Windspeaker, or Fire Elemental. I like the Fire Elemental a lot, and out of these, I think it's the better choice. I can wipe out a creature. Trades well. I can trade for at least one, probably two creatures, and very possibly three with it. Oasis Snapshot, Ancestral Healing, or Elven Archer. I'm going to take the Elven Archer. It can come in handy, and it's just something I can play early on. Lord of the Arena, Wind Fury, Scarlet Crusader. I'm going to take the Scarlet Crusader. Ancient Watcher, Feral Spirits, or Arcane Golem. Definitely Feral Spirits. It's a great card. Totemic Might, give your totems +2 health. It's alright, not fantastic. Bloodsail Raider, or a Loot Hoarder. I'm going to take the Loot Hoarder. Some card draw. Unbound Elemental, Wind Fury, or Earthring Farseer. I'm going to take the Unbound Elemental. If played correctly, it can be really good. So some epics here. Mountain Giant, Doomsayer, or Murloc War Leader. Well, Murloc War Leader is useless. Doomsayer will destroy all other minions, including my totems, which I might be putting some time and energy into getting, or Mountain Giant. So I'm going to get the Mountain Giant. That's good. Argent Squire, Dalaran Mage, or Magma Rager. I guess I'll take the Argent. No, I'm going to take the Dalaran Mage, actually. No, I'll take the Argent Squire. Okay. Another Direwolf Alpha, Wind Fury, or Ironforge Rifleman. I'll take the Direwolf Alpha. Can synergize with my totems, potentially. Elven Archer, another Argent Squire, or Hex. Definitely a Hex. Here, Darktail Healer, Windspeaker, or Murloc Raider. I guess you really want me to take that Windspeaker, so I'll take the Windspeaker. If I can synergize it with the Fire Elemental, maybe, or something else that I can get some good attacks out of, Mountain Giant potentially, if I live long enough. Abusive Sergeant, Frostwolf Grunt, or an Archmage. I guess I'll take the Abusive Sergeant. Again, Totem, Abusive Sergeant, can get some good use out of it. Spellbreaker, Ironforge Rifleman, or a Bluegill Warrior, definitely the Spellbreaker. Another Flame Tongue Totem, Ogre Magi, or South Sea Deckhand. I'll take another Flame Tongue Totem. Ironfur Grizzly, Fork Lightning, or Lightning Bolt. I'm going to take the Fork Lightning, even though it's an overload of 2. I deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Could be very useful. Do I have plus spell damage? I do not, other than, I guess, my own totems, so it's alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Lightning Bolt, Cult Master, or Murloc Raid Leader. I'm going to take the Cult Master. I think it could work out well as a Shaman. Farsight, draw a card. That card costs 3 less for 3 mana. Doomsayer, at the start of your turn, destroy all minions, or another Mountain Giant. Jeez. You know, I've never taken Farsight. It's 3 mana. I get to draw a card, and that card costs 3 less to cast, which could be very good. Or if I draw a card that's like, you know, an Elven Archer, then it's completely useless. But if I draw something like a Fire Elemental, or let's say a Mountain Giant, that's still not necessarily very good. Let's just... I don't want to take another Mountain Giant either, though. Just because Mountain Giants aren't that great, especially if I don't have the cards. We'll take Farsight. We'll see if I can get some use out of it. It's going to be iffy. Definitely Stormforged Axe here. Frost Shock, which deals 1 damage to an enemy character and freezes it. Razorfin Hunter, or Bloodlust. I will take Bloodlust. Thank you. Mind Control Tech, Ancient Mage, or an Angry Chicken. Let's take the Ancient Mage and hope for some good use out of it. Ancestral Healing, Stone Tusk Boar, or Flame Tongue Totem. I'll take the Flame Tongue Totem. I have 3 right now. Rockbiter Weapon, Bloodlust, or Razorfin Hunter. I'm going to take the Rockbiter Weapon. I value that better because Bloodlust means I need to have cards on the board in order to actually have it, or decent amount of cards, and that's not always the case. Wild Pyromancer, Mana Wraith, or an Arcane Golem. I'll take the Mana Wraith. It'll be fun, right? Or maybe I'll take the Wild Pyromancer. It's tough. Yeah, I'll take the Mana Wraith. Stormforged Axe, Boulder Fist Ogre. Or an Argent Squire. Well, I'm not taking the Argent Squire, but I kind of want the Boulder Fist Ogre. I don't have too many big things. Although Stormforged Axe is nice, but I'll take the Ogre. There. Stormpike Commando, Bluegill Warrior or Shield Bearer. I'll take the Stormpike Commando. Screw it. I hate taking it, but I will. Another Flame Tongue Totem. I could have 4. Gurubashi Berserker or an Unbound Elemental. I am tempted to take the Totem, but I think Gurubashi Berserker is better. And last card, Azure Drake, Sunwalker, or an Angry Chicken. I'll take this Azure Drake. It'll give me a card. I don't have much card draw other than, you know, a couple of card draw cards there, so I think that might be useful. Gives me a creature, gives me a card. My Mountain Giant depends on me having cards, which kind of sucks. So, we'll see how we do. I feel okay about this draw. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. 3 Flame Tongue Totems is pretty good. A little bit of Taunt, a little bit of Flame Tongue Totems. Now we're playing Fulkar the Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
And let the hunt begin. I get to go first. Well, I'll keep Abusive Sergeant, but I'm probably not going to play it. It's not, you know, on turn 1 there. This is okay. What do I get? Mana Wraith. Alright. Just pass my turn. See what he puts out. Probably Loot Hoarder. Then Feral Spirits. Actually, I might Mana Wraith. So he's going to do tracking to get a card, and that's it. I might Mana Wraith. I'll tell you why, because that's going to screw him up for his next turn, while not screwing me up to play Feral Spirits. Aha. See? Clever. So we'll do Mana Wraith. Makes everything cost 1 more, so if he thought he could play something this turn, well, it's going to screw him up just a little bit. See, maybe he wouldn't have used the coin otherwise. What is he going to coin into? Yeah, see, he wouldn't have coined otherwise. So that's nice. And it's not going to affect my Feral Spirits. It's going to put the Mana Wraith behind the Feral Spirits. So, sucker. Kablam. Now next turn I could Abusive Sergeant or whatever. He's going to kill probably the Feral Spirits anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's going to kill 1 or attack 1, and then I'll just trade. So, screws him up a bit. Gets me stuff. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I wonder.
Now let's see what he does. I can kill off my Mana Wraith when it's convenient to me, so that I can play my own creatures appropriately. So that's the plan, at least. We'll see if that plan actually works, but that is the plan. I really like the idea of screwing with my opponents' like whole thought process as far as, you know, this is what I was gonna play in this turn, but alright, Scavenging Hyena.
Moves quickly.
You know it's gonna die, right? I mean, I'm talking to my opponent. It's a terrible idea right there. 'Cause don't you think that I am going to kill your Scavenging Hyena first? Kill this next, because why the hell not? And then we'll put out a Loot Hoarder. Get some cards out there. Next turn, maybe he'll play something I can use Stormpike Commando on. Or maybe I'll abuse a Sergeant and do things that way. I have options. I have options here. Alright, he's going to play a Boar, and then what's he going to do? Timberwolf, okay. What else is he going to do? Unleash the Hounds, okay. No, alright. You give me a card, but you might as well. So, Alright, well that was fun. It was a fun exchange of ideas and such. I'm just gonna kill that. Get it off the board. Have me a 4-2. And see where we go from here. Ba-doop boop. Alright, come on. Another scavenging hyena. How annoying. Yep. I don't want to do Farsight. But what else can I do? I could silence the scavenging hyena, that's not a terrible thing. Or I can silence this and just kill the scavenging hyena, which is also not a terrible thing. Either way, I'm going to lose something.
Shall not save you.
Anything? No, it's not very good. Okay. It's fine. Deadly shot. Thank you. That was the chance he had to take. If he was smart, not to shit on this guy, I don't like shitting on other people, but should have attacked my 1/1 totem first, just killed it straight up with the with this thing, and then he could have done whatever this is called. Steady shot. No. What is this called? Deadly shot. Then he could have done deadly shot. So let's just for fun play this, see what I get. Maybe it's interesting, maybe it's not. Yeah. Alright. That kind of works. Put this out there too. Because why the hell not, right? Maybe I could Bloodlust on the following turn. If nothing else interesting happens. Stormwind Champion and Abusive Sergeant and some other craziness too. So 3 Flame Tongue Totems. Don't have any of those yet. Gladiator Longbow. Good card. Makes him immune while attacking. He only has 2 attacks with it. But it's a really good card. I like it. I like it a lot. But he can't kill this with the Gladiator Longbow, so that's fun.
I fight.
Choo! Choo. I'm adding my own sound effects. Excuse me. Trying to cough away from the mic as far as possible. Doesn't always happen. But I'm pretty happy when it does. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Huffer, Huffer. I was gonna say bad boys, and then I was gonna say Huffer, but I couldn't remember his name. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Huffer, Huffer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to remix Don't Worry, Be Happy with the Toss Dingo sound effect. One day I will. And then that video will be immediately flagged for content ID match. Don't worry, Toss Dingo. Ba-doop boop. Life's bringing you down. Don't worry. Toss Dingo. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Okay. I don't have enough to kill him. I'm pretty sure. Even if I do this...
Feel the power.
Let's find out. Okay. So if this butt gets 3, that's 10. You know what? I do have enough to kill him. I think. I do, indeed. I have enough to kill him right there. Alright, that was fun. Is this game number 2 or 1 that I've won? This is game number 2. Number 1. Okay, that was game number 1. Let's play one more. I don't know, I'm not always keeping track of these things. You can't expect me to keep track of how many games I actually play and win and then lose some more and then lose horribly and then get pissed off about. And, yeah. So there. But I have a feeling that this is going to be it. This is going to be the good run. Of course, now that I've said that, I've jinxed myself completely, and this is going to be the worst run in history. But come on, game. Don't fuck me over. Let's have a decent civil run here. No one has to get hurt. We're playing Escuda. Escuda. I get to go first, which stinks. Yeah, I guess I'll keep these. I don't really want Flame Tongue Totem, but I hate to throw it back because I can summon my own totems and then use Flame Tongue Totem and then clear stuff out. So I guess I'll keep it. Loot Hoarder will give me a card. And of course there's Forked Lightning for fun. Oh, Mage. Mage is still... I guess all the classes are powerful in their own right. I mean, Blizzard is trying to balance this game as much as possible, but Mage, I feel personally that is still kind of an OP class. Of course, it always depends on the draw that you get. You can get a great arena draw, you can get a terrible arena draw. So if you get the right arena draw, any class could be an OP class. So, I mean, I sometimes think rogues are OP, even though I completely suck at them. But when I'm playing against a rogue with the right combination of cards, they can basically stun lock me that I can never get board control. Between Assassinate, Betrayal, and all this other crap, I just can never have anything on the board. And that's what happens. So I fully expect this to get killed by the hero ability, but that also means he doesn't get to do something this turn, and he gets me a card. So I think that's a win. Doesn't use his hero ability, that's also a win. So I'm willing to do it, just to see if I can.
What to do? What to do?
With mages, my strategy is either have enough big cards that they run out of removal, like Boulder Fist Ogres, Stormwind Champions, just stuff that's big that they eventually run out of polymorphs and fireballs and stuff, or have a ton of little cards and hope that they run out of AoE. So it's like one or the other. Alright, so he's debating what to do. There he goes. Gives me a card. Mound Giant, nothing I can play yet. But I will play a Mana Wreath, just to screw with his ability to summon creatures. Although, because mages have lots of spells, it probably is more deleterious to me. Is that even a word? It's worse for me than it is for him, probably. Cast a Secret, we'll find out what it is eventually. Let's attack. Alright, chances are it's Mirror Entity. So that's what I'm going to assume it is. And kind of try to play around that. Okay, what else he got? 2 mana. Alright, so that's all he could do there. Farsight, I could try it, see what happens. If it is Mirror Entity, do I want to risk and give him a Flame Tongue Totem? Not necessarily. Let's just do Farsight. This is as good an opportunity as any. That's alright. I'm not going to play it though, because I think that would be kind of dumb. Maybe a Healing Totem? Nope. Healing Totem would have been nice. Didn't get it. So, alright. Moving on. Next turn I could play my Mountain Giant. Which again, if it's a Mirror Entity, just not really a good idea. I didn't realize this cost 3 less permanently. That's awesome. Alright, so do we risk it and find out if it's a Mirror Entity? I guess. And I guess out of all the cards that I have, the one I care the least about. Yeah, I mean, it's a Mirror Entity, of course. But no, I can do that. That is no longer a problemo. And then I can do... Ooh, I don't know. Let's think about this. Then I could put out another Flame Tongue Totem here. Let's do this smart way, kind of. Killing all my flame tongue totems. But it's something. So hopefully no AoE. He doesn't have Flame Strike till next turn, which is good. Mana Worm. But he does have other things. Okay. Luckily none of those are it. Get a coin into, get a card, buff that up, and Mirror Image, which is annoying. Of course. It's more cards, more stuff for his Drake there. Alright, how am I going to get rid of this? Let's do Fork Lightning. This is as good a time as any, right? Actually, let's do this. Followed by Fork Lightning. I was hoping to get stuff I could use, but I didn't, but that's okay. We'll do this with that. We'll do this with that. And I am willing to take some damage for the cause. Now, I hope he doesn't have Flame Strike, but there's a very good chance he does, which will unfortunately clear my board. Flame Strike?
We have many secrets.
Good. No Flame Strike. Now it's going to buff up that thing, which is pain in my butt. Pain in my bit. But luckily, I can get around all that, I think. Especially if I silence it. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. Emperor Cobra. Okay, maybe I'll silence the Cobra. There's also a pain in my butt. Let's think about this. Next secret you play this turn costs 0. Okay, so that there's no point to silence that. I can silence that. Or I can silence this. If I silence this, then I could trade. I could attack with the totem, but it'll get hurt, but that's okay. Because my healing totem will heal stuff back up. Let's play this here for now. And we'll silence the Cobra.
Shall not save you.
So now I can kill it using just the power of my mind, but mostly also one of these.
Elements guide me.
And if I hit this with that, I don't want to lose my healing totem. How am I going to do this without losing my healing totem? I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm going to lose my healing totem either way. I should have silenced the other thing. We'll just do this and we'll get healed up at least a little bit. Alright, maybe not the best play, but we'll see what happens. Kept the Cobra alive. I didn't necessarily want to keep it alive. I could have probably done something better there.
I've got a huge gun.
Of course he's going to kill my totem, because that's the smart thing to do. I don't want to leave those totems alive. They're a pain in the bollocks. So, I could remove some stuff here, lose my healing totem, that's okay. So let's go ahead, in fact, or I could just do this. No, he could have another mirror entity, I just realized, so let's do this. Abusive Sergeant on this guy. Is it a mirror entity? It is not a mirror entity, so that's okay, and that's actually good to know. But I'm going to play the Mountain Giant in that instance, because it's not a mirror entity, and then I'm going to use this guy to kill this. This, my face to kill that, this to kill that. And now I've cleared the board. We're tied for health. We're pretty much tied for cards. Let's see what happens next. Anybody's game. Hopefully it'll be mine. If it's anybody's. If it has to be anybody's, I'm hoping that it is mine. So he could have a vaporize there. Vaporizer. He could have a vaporizer. But that's pretty much it. He doesn't have a polymorph because he would have played it. It's good to know.
What to do? What to do?
Elven Archer. I'm going to summon a totem. I'm going to play this guy.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
And I'm going to clear that out. Now, nice thing is if he does have a vaporize, hopefully I can run my totem into it and see if it is a vaporize. Rather than risking one of my critters. Fireball? Probably. Yeah, fireball. That stinks. So much for running my totem into it. I might have to use my flame tongue totem. Another fireball. Why you gotta be such a pain in the dick, bro? Okay, we'll do this. You know what? I'm playing this. I am playing this. I want to see if it is a vaporize. It is not. So whatever it is, it's not a vaporize. Hopefully he didn't get a flame strike. Even if he did, he can't kill my... Well, he could eventually kill my ogre. But it's hanging on. So if it's not a vaporize, it could be a counter spell. Or it could be right before... Well, I forget what it's called, but it's like an ice shield barrier where he's immune right before he dies. So it could be one of those spells. Most likely it's a counter spell or redirect, or spell redirect. But I don't have any spells in my hand right now, so it's not gonna matter. Now let's see what happens next.
I hear you got a problem.
Alright, that's a good card. Decent. Ice Lance. Dang. So I'm gonna lose that ogre. Most likely. Unless I can get a taunt totem. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm gonna save the Cult Master until later. Because I could probably get better use out of it at a later time. And I'll save that too. So we'll see what happens next turn. I'm probably gonna lose this critter. And he's gonna lose his assassin. But if he can cast a creature and not some kind of AoE, that Cult Master will be very, very useful.
Your magic shall not
Perfect.
save you.
Actually,
Shield for Argus.
that is even more perfect. So unfortunately I'm going to lose that. That's okay. Bound to happen. Alright, so... Do you want to hit me directly or take out my ogre? Please? No? Alright, I mean, you can do it. But I'd rather you didn't.
What to do? What to do?
Annoying and rude. Okay. So let's get a few cards. This is okay, actually. I'm okay with doing this. Counterspell, yep. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
The light protects me.
Job's done.
I'll play it. So it was a counterspell. That kind of sucked, but what choice did I have, right? So this stinks though, because I'm losing all semblance of board control here. Would have been nice if I could have gotten more cards out of this. Did not happen that way, and I don't have any more things that I could use, but I can at least do this. Kill that. Use Elven Archer here. Use that there. Summon this. Summon that. Summon that. Heal everybody, and we'll see what happens on the next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a Flame Strike, and hopefully I can leverage this into some sort of usefulness. So it's coming down to top decking, basically. 2, 4, 6 damage that I have potential on the field, and he's got a 3/6 and a 2/3. So unfortunately, the best I could probably do is kill that. But I do have a healing totem that I can maybe leverage into something useful. Don't be a buff. Damn it. I need something really good on the next draw. I'm not even sure what I could pick that would do it. Azure Drake might do it. Not quite what I was hoping for. But is it going to be enough? Yeah, that might actually do it. So I'll kill that with that. I'll kill this with that. And that. And everyone gets healed slightly. Of course, a fireball will kill me. A lot of things will kill me. He could just pick at me with his hero ability, but maybe, just maybe, I can regain a foothold here and survive long enough to.
I got the best deals
Okay.
anywhere.
It's not going to be enough. Yeah, he's just going to pick at me, of course. Because why the hell not? And I have to kill the creatures he's got on the board because I have no other choice. Hex is good, though. I can hex this. Run that into it. Actually, I'll run this into it. I'll sacrifice the Drake. And this. Do that. That'll heal a little bit. So you can't kill that with his hero ability. And, yeah, we're both top decking. I hope he didn't get anything good. He did not. Thank God. He's just picking away at me, which is okay. That's not going to be enough to save me. But it might be enough. Might buy me enough time.
Sometimes
Whatever, I didn't do that correctly. So again, not a lot of time here. Time is not on my hand, on my side. Hand? Side? I got 2 turns. I got 2 turns and a microphone. I can't kill it with that. I could kill it with this. This is the best thing I have. And at least I can do damage to him. Finally. And I probably won't be able to kill him on the next turn. 2, 4. And I don't have a heal. And that's not going to be enough. I don't have a way of healing myself either. If I had Bloodlust, now would have been great. I do not. And this is not enough.
I've got a huge guy.
Oh, if I hit this, I don't think it would have been enough. Would it? Am I an idiot? If If I had hit this, I would have gone +3, would have been down to +2. I guess 1 difference. Yeah.
Well played. You win this
Well,
one.
Yeah, that was very close. If he didn't have that counterspell, but not much I could have done. Alright, so I think I played that as well as I could have, and with that, I'm going to put a break in this video. When we come back, we'll play some more Hearthstone Arena as a Shaman. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, please leave a like. It helps me out a bunch. Hit subscribe. Hit blah, 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 blah. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. It also helps me out a bunch. And you also get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, thanks for watching. My name's Laducium. I'll see you guys next time. Later.